only recently described me as middle-aged.
Well,
No, my love, no. We don't say these words out loud. So, because in my experience, middle age simply pertains to the nuns who taught me when I was at school. I was at a convent boarding school, can you believe it? Or my piano teacher. And since I am neither a nun, you better believe it, or a piano teacher, I can't possibly be middle-aged. So what I've done is I've come up with a phrase to describe this part of my life. I've come up with the phrase, it's executive youth. Okay, executive youth. And it's basically for anybody between, say, 40 and dead. Give us a whoop if you're executive youth. Yes. It's always very reassuring when there are some executive youths in the audience, because then when I dive into my deviant fantasies involving Simon Le Bon, Duran Duran, and Hugh Edwards, at least people know who I'm talking about. And it's a curious threesome, but I think it could be fun. So you'll know if you're in executive youth or approaching it if, for example, a teenager in your life has told you to stay the fuck away from TikTok, or you've ever considered taking out membership of the National Trust. Because actually it's really useful for the parking. It's great for the parking. Down in Scotland, you'll never regret it. I knew that I was in executive youth when I developed a bit of a problem with my big toe joint. Okay, so my toe, it's seized up, absolutely rigid, really painful. Turned out to be some arthritis, of course, glamour. But it meant that it was really painful to get my foot in my high heels and things. So I popped along to the doctor. I say popped along to the doctor. I waited 4.5 weeks for an appointment at the doctor, and when I finally got there, he was really quite unsympathetic. What you've got, he said, is a permanent stiffy. So be careful what you wish for, people, because dreams really can come true. But in spite of the pain, I crammed my feet into those high heels because they're really important for my job. They help me to be at the right height for the weather map. Okay, so here in central Southern, I am aiming to have my tips pointing at Petersfield and my arse in the general direction of Weymouth. Yes. I know, you all thought that the weather was about cold fronts and isobars. Oh, my loves, it's about tits and arse. And I didn't know this. When I took the job, nobody told me that within a fortnight of appearing on screen, my arse would have its own online fan club. Celebrity tush! Or that I would find myself on a YouTube channel called Babes of Britain. Nobody tell my dad. And as a progressive feminist, I know that I should be appalled by that. But in truth, I was really quite flattered. Because as I have confessed, I am in executive youth. I thought my babe days were well and truly behind me. Turns out they're not. Turns out there's a whole audience of men out there watching me do the weather with a remote control in one hand and a rolled up sock in the other. Not quite so fashionable now, right? And the truth is, I have no idea how I ended up as a weather girl, because it wasn't anything that I thought I would be doing when I was at school. When I was at school, there were two things I wanted to be. First, young people, you probably won't recognise this. I wanted to be Felicity Kendall. Yes! UK heroine of the sitcom The Good Life. Yes. And second, I wanted to be Debbie Harry, sexy lead singer of soft punk band Blondie. Trouble was, when I put on the dungarees like cutesy Felicity, I just looked like a quick fit mechanic. And when I put on the black leather skirt in homage to Debbie, I looked like I should be on special offer at DFS.